Hello everybody and welcome to Muppet A Month, the monthly series where we
It's been a minute.
It has. Anyway, welcome to Muppet A Month, the monthly series where we watch a different Muppet film every single month to tell you what we think.
Today we will be reviewing Muppets, The Wizard of Oz.
If this movie is really bad, we're going to be doing a bonus review of Wicked for Good. We'll see you after we watch this movie.
One movie watch later.
Hello everyone.
Hi guys, what's up?
Welcome back.
Let
That was a movie.
us do the rankings.
Let's do the numbers. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. 6.5. Whoa. That's a big difference. That's a big difference.
Ooh, wait, hold on. I need to talk to the council about this. Council's discussed. I'm gonna bump it up to a 5, but
Okay.
still pretty low though. That's a 1.8 point difference.
This movie was a movie. Is the type of movie that's best watched with a friend, where you are not laughing with the movie, you are laughing at it. It's what I imagine a fan of the Muppets who has a fever dream while watching The Wizard of Oz sees. I just can't explain in words how baffling this movie is.
Yeah.
It leaves me perplexed. Like, what do you mean Miss Piggy is all four of the evil witches, or all four of the witches? What do you mean that the Flying Monkeys are a biker band? What do you mean Rizzo the Rat says he not only references Girls Gone Wild, but he says, and I quote, "Uh-oh, looks like someone's about to get bitch slapped." And then Quentin Tarantino appears, and he talks about a busty vampire vixen. Not to mention, earlier in the film, there's this lady who has jiggle physics, and then she turns into a chicken.
Gonzo, the wizard, is now a sexy CGI giantess trying to turn him on
by transforming into his beloved
chicken girlfriend. What the f am I even?
What is going on?
The reason why I gave it such a low rating was because I felt like it was a crazy cacophony of all the things we've hated about the Muppet films. Let's start from base one, all right? January, Swamp Years. CGI fly. We hated that thing. That's probably the reason why I got a 4. And let alone, there was an entire scene. The entire scene with the wizard was 4 different interactions with 4 different bad CGI monsters. Whether it was a woman with jiggle physics, or the weird fire thingy, or the green goblin that looks like the poo man.
I am the great mighty poo.
And I'm going to throw my shit at
But the dragon.
Or the dragon. Because if you have puppets, use them. Don't use CGI, because usually it never lands.
Original Muppet film.
Original Muppet film.
That
was fine.
That one's good.
And then-
Distracts a little bit.
I remember Muppet Caper, right?
Yep.
The thing we didn't like was that, or I didn't like, was that it kept switching narratives. Which is very confusing. Ooh, did this film switch narratives? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we are in the middle of this scene, and things are about to go down, and then Quentin Tarantino, he's not playing a character, it's Quentin Tarantino himself.
Playing Quentin Tarantino.
He's giving the idea to Kermit. So this whole film that we've been watching was an idea that Quentin Tarantino has been pitching to Kermit. But Kermit is also playing the Scarecrow, and he's playing Kermit, but not the Kermit that Quentin Tarantino's talking to, the Kermit that's on the tour that helps Dorothy at the end of the film. So I'm like, which Kermit are we? Kermit is 3 different people. Piggy is 5 different people. This movie has absolutely no filter.
You can maybe make everybody spank me and call me names.
And now, we must obey any order you give us.
Like, you can have everyone spank me and call me names. Or not.
It was freaky because she gets the hat that can do anything, and this guy, this character that hasn't been talking the entire film, it's you could get everyone to spank me.
The dog.
And the guy, I don't know what that guy, I don't know if he spanked the dog but for our interpretation, that man gave the dog straight up back shots. He's just
And I'm so sexy.
and Pepe was talking about being sexy.
I'm just so sexy.
The whole time.
He's touching Gonzo's nipples. He's like, what does this do?
Hey, what do these do?
Nothing, they're my nipples.
Because every song in this film
I'm so sexy.
was
I'm just so sexy.
a nightmare. Actually, it either sounded bad.
See, that's what friends are for.
Or it was cringe. or it was Miss Piggy killing.
She was so good in her number.
I may be gorgeous, but I'm bad as they get.
She's hot.
The only song I liked was the Miss Piggy one, but even then, I still couldn't really handle it because Kermit and Gonzo were getting brutally murdered.
They got ripped to shreds.
Like, they were
Like,
just...
you see their head getting torn off their body. You see Kermit the Frog's arms getting ripped off his torso.
And then, like, you just see, like, Strong going everywhere and Gonzo's body's, like, ripped to shreds.
I'm so sexy.
I'm just so sexy. I'm so sexy.
Can we talk about Statler and Waldorf?
Oh, yeah. Can't forget the ghost.
So at first,
I'm actually really disappointed in their performance.
At first, I thought it was gonna be like, okay, they are like, I don't know if it's in the original book, I guess it is, but they're like hecklers and trolls who are trying to get people to fall off a bridge, which is honestly pretty cool. And then they go from actually heckling, which is what they're known for, actually good jokes, like, "Hey, Statler, what are 2 reasons why I don't like this guy's comedy act?"
Why?
"My ears, oh!" It was like funny.
That was funny.
And then they just devolve into, "Boo, you suck, I hate you, you're gonna fail." Like, that's not Statler and Waldorf.
Yeah, it was just, did not land. Like,
This movie was not good objectively. Subjectively, it was one of the most funniest things I've ever watched. Genuinely had a really good time watching this, but I also wanted to turn it off constantly.
Yeah, that's my thing, is like, I don't mind like a happy, like a really bad movie that like I can actually laugh at.
Like that, I feel like this falls into the category that's so bad it's good.
Yeah, like, I really had a fun time, but I also gave it a 5 because I genuinely really wanted it to end. Like, it was...
You know why I think it was so funny to us?
Why?
Because we know these characters so well now.
Oh,
That they are acting so out of character that it's catching us off guard and we think that it's really funny.
maybe. Or maybe you guys don't think it's funny at all. Maybe you guys don't.
Yeah, maybe you guys should watch the movie and then you should comment. You should put down in the comments, Christopher and Vincenzo, you guys are stupid idiots and your reviews suck. I actually think that The Wizard of Oz, Muppet Wizard of Oz, is the most garbage piece of media ever released, not only by the Jim Henson Company, but by the entire world.
This video, the September 1, October 1, and
November and December.
We'll all be out in the same month. But we're gonna get it done.
We are gonna get it done because we're finally on break. Yay! SNF! Yay, sound effect on MP3. Yay!
Is it February of 2026? Maybe. Have I been busy? Maybe. But we will get it out. Don't you fret.
As much as we hated on this film, we genuinely cannot share how weird it is unless you watch it. Like,
Yeah, I think this is one of the films that we have laughed the hardest at.
weird, freaky movie. All right, closing statement for Muppets Wizard of Oz. Bad movie, fun time if you're like us and really enjoy the Muppets and like how stupid they are. Then this is really out of left field because their stupidity usually just comes from them being like corny to where it's funny. But this movie is like they're not being corny and they're like trying to be funnier, like more edgy, like, and then it's like really freaky, and that's why you're laughing. And then the songs suck. Those are my closing remarks.
My closing remarks are hashtag not my Statler, hashtag not my Waldorf, hashtag I'm so sexy, hashtag those are my nipples, and hashtag please leave me alone and get out of my thoughts, Pepe Le Pearl. And that's my review.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much for watching Muppet a Month. We hope you enjoyed. We will see you next month, as in next few days or minutes or hours or seconds, depending on when we upload these videos.
How about a movie where you don't make a movie?
For our next review, Muppets Christmas Carol.
The last and final one.
Yep, the last and final review, which is kind of bittersweet.
Yeah.
You know, we've spent a actual full calendar year, and we've returned back to December, which is kind of crazy.
With the same film too. That we started with. Like that's how we got the idea. Was
But we'll talk about that more in our next review.
December.
So, this is us signing out of this month's episode of Muppet A Month, the monthly series where we watch a different Muppet film every single month and tell you what we think.
hope you guys enjoyed. We will see you guys
Next time!
Not month.
Yeah. But I'm just
Muppet a month, flip it around.
And then we're gonna flip. Hold on. We're gonna flip around. It's really cool. We're gonna do like a transition effect. It's based off of our rankings from last week when we watched Wicked Part 1. I rated Wicked Part 1 a 9, actually. I actually we rated Wicked Part 1 a 8.7.
Part 1, Wicked for Good, is going to get a sad 7 from me. Really, I rated it a 7.5.
But the problem with Wicked Part 2 is that it's Act 2 of Wicked.
That's our review of Wicked, Part 2, for good. Hopefully we are done with this for good.
Nailed it.
That's my line.